What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. So today is the start of the Shaymin-EX Band Week. We are looking at decks that revolve around Shaymin-EX. So today we're going to start off with a bang. We're going to go with why the deck is getting banned, and this is the reason why. Stuff like this that has made the game unplayable and expanded, or you have to like super counter your deck to beat this, right? Shaymin-EX, we know what this does. Setup, draw to 6 cards in your hand. Favorite Pokemon, picture always in the background, always use Shaymin sleeves. I was happy when this printed, but yes, I would also, like I said before, I would agree that this card probably needs to be nerfed or banned, unfortunately, right? Setup, draw to 6 cards in hand. Really, really good. You can do it as many times as you want to, unlike Dedenne. And then what we're doing is fast raid 30. If you go first, you can use this attack on your first turn. So the way this works is you have cards like Pheromosa. We have cards like Zigzagoon with the Headbutt Tantrum, putting a damage counter on your opponent's Pokemon. We have cards like PlusPower, so now your Pheromosa do plus 10 more damage. We have cards like Muscle Band to do additional 20 damage as well. Laser to do additional 10 damage. For that sleep, so as you see right now, you're doing like what, 30, 40, 50, as well as Beast Energy. You do 80 already just with these cards. Zigzagoon put the damage down. We have plus powers to do 4 more, so 120, 160. Scoop Up Net. We have Scoop Up Cyclone, put a Pokemon back into your hand. We have 4 Scoop Up Nets, return a Pokemon V or a Pokemon that's not a V or GX back into your hand, so you can pick up pretty much anybody outside of Dedenne, which is really, really nice. We have Sky Field to give a bench up to 8. Quick Balls to get any base Pokemon. We only have basics in here. Recycle to flip a coin of heads, put a Pokemon, put a card from your control back on top of your deck. This can reuse pretty much anything you want to. Bicycle to draw, you have 4 cards in your hand. Acro Bike, we got top 2, put 1 in your hand, discard the other. For Unown to discard a draw card. This is very, very fast. We're going to do a ton of damage turn 1. Float Stone is for Dedenne because you can't pick that up, but if you do start with it, you need to move it somehow. Everything else is scoop up nettable, and you can super scoop up a Dedenne, but you do have to flip heads, so that's why the Float Stone is in here. So we're going to play Shaymin Donk. This, like I said, is the reason why Shaymin is getting banned, right? Shaymin, Pheromosa, 2 grass Pokemon, or I guess Shaymin's technically not a grass, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. We're going to play some Shaymin, Pheromosa. I didn't put a star next to it, so now we have to find it. Let's see. And in the rest of the week, this is the only deck you're probably like, okay, I don't want to see this, whatever. But if you don't know why it's getting banned, this is what the video is for, right? We're going to show why we're playing, like why Shaymin needs to get banned, right? So we're going to play a couple games of this, probably not too exciting. It's going to be exciting to like hit some big numbers if our opponents let us do this. A lot of opponents will concede when they start seeing this, and my opponent is going to go first, which is like one of the good ways you can beat this deck is just going first, right? So we'll start Pheromosa, we'll start Unown. No need not to put down the Unown, and we'll see what they're playing. Usually if they're playing more than 2 Pokemon, it's hard to take a Donk or the knockout. There's a Zigzagoon, so you know my opponent's probably also playing the same deck. Now they have to do 170 damage. You have to do the 60 to that. Hold on, Zora wants to get outside. Be free, Zora. Okay, so we see my opponent playing the roller skates, doing plus power, skating, heads, drawing 3. You're gonna see this probably on the ladder a lot. Probably people are gonna like. They're gonna be playing Shaymin a lot this week, just to like, or the past next couple weeks, just before it gets rotated. It is the end of November when it rotates. Don't know why they just don't ban it now. So it's not on the ladder everywhere, but it's whatever. It's whatever. There's a Pheromosa, their own Pheromosa. They're playing the Rainbow Hyper version. Very, very nice, very cool. Super Scoop Up, gonna flip coin. Heads, it will pick up that good old Zigzagoon. Zigzagoon gonna do 10 damage to the Unown. He's got to drop 6 on this guy to even have a chance to win this game. They will see 2 coming down. We're gonna see why this deck is so good. My opponent's probably, I mean, he's probably not playing the same as 60. He might be. It's a very consistent list. This list is actually provided by Zaya. He posted on his Facebook, and I just copied it, and he's actually like suggesting that we need a ban Scoop Up Net because he plays this deck with 3 Oranguru and Crobat just to show like, okay, you can still win with this deck regardless of what you're doing with it, right? So we see another Zigzagoon down. We see up to 30 damage. He does play 2 lasers. Did he play second laser? He did. Second laser did come down. There we see another Zigzagoon come down. There's the first Shaymin-EX hit in the field, drawn up to 6 cards. All right, so can my opponent do enough damage? That is crazy. There's no way we can win. I'm just saying that now. But what we could do is to potentially deck them out if they don't take the knockout this turn. That is the goal. I don't know how many plus powers they played. I haven't been keeping up with it. It's up to my opponent. I guess 3, 4. They have 2 different artworks here. 30 different artworks. So I don't know if any has been reused or anything. There's a scoop up. Tails. Nothing gets picked up. Scoop Up Net the Shaymin, and the party keeps on going. They gotta find 2 more Zigzagoons to take a knock on the Unown, and then just worry about this Pheromosa. So even with 2 Pokemon, let's see how far my opponent can get. There's another Zigzagoon coming out. Gotta bring the Unown up to 50 now. They need 1 more Zigzagoon, Scoop Up Net, or Super Scoop Up will get that knockout. Or they could just bench a 4th Zigzagoon. They can not waste their nets, and Scoop Up Nets own the Zigzagoons. There's the computer search. They're playing computer search over that. And they're playing Quick Ball. I don't know how I feel about the Quick Ball. Quick Ball discards too many resources, but this will most likely find it in their Shaymin, unless they already have Shaymin in hand. Then this will find maybe a Scoop Up Net, a Zigzagoon. I think if you already have the Shaymin in hand, you go for Zigzagoon, take the knockout. There's a Scoop Up Net. Picking up the Zigzagoon, I don't like that play a lot. I would rather just guarantee the knockout later on, dropping the 4th Zigzagoon, unless the 4th is prized. There's the Shaymin going to set up to 5 cards. And you can my opponent is going crazy. So this is what you have to watch out if you're playing expanded on the ladder. We see Trainers Mail look at the top 4 cards of the deck. Gonna find a Super Scoop Up, gonna flip a coin. If heads, they will pick up probably a Shaymin. There's a Grass Energy, so they can activate that fast rate. If you don't know, unless you attack on your first turn. We see a Scoop Up Net, Tails, and there's a Viper hit in the field, doing 10 more damage. So a very interesting card. I wonder if they don't. It doesn't seem like they even play Unown. Looks like they're going to Viper method. So now their poison does 2 instead of the 1. Now with these lists, you can't play Verbank with this deck. So I don't know. I don't like the poison output. I'd rather just go like, hey, Unown, let's draw more cards, let's keep the party going, and just in case you do whiff. I mean, my opponent is doing a significant amount of damage already. I don't know how many plus powers they have played. Have they used too much resources on picking up the Zigzagoons? These are a bunch of questions you have to ask yourself. We see another Viper hit in the field. We see a Ultra Ball, and it looks like discards a Zigzagoon, and a Marshadow GX has hit the field. Oh my Lanta, what form of Pheromosa is this? They're just scooping that, picking the Shaymin. I'm going to put the Shaymin back down. I'm going to drop to 5 more cards. That's the Viper is doing an additional 20 damage, so that poison is ticking. 430, there's a Trainers Mail, got top 4 cards of their deck. There's a Muscle Band, so now they're doing 50 right now. We know 5, 6. And do they already have the knockout? They don't. They don't. So now, if we just need to deck out my opponent. That's all we need to do now. That's all we need to do here. So we will, I guess we'll Roller Skates. Heads, drawn 3. Gonna put down Unown. We can play PlusPower. We can attach a Grass Energy. We can, let's see, we can recycle, we can scoop up. No, let's recycle. Heads. We'll go ahead and put the skates on top. We'll go ahead and Pharaoh Letter. We'll go ahead and Roller Skates. Okay. We'll go ahead and Muscle Band. PlusPower. And Data Change. We will poison my opponent as well. So it goes to sleep. Trainers Mail. First Scoop Up Net. Trainers Mail. I'm looking for... Okay, that's not what I was looking for. Go ahead, put down this. Put this down. To get a Shaymin. Shaymin set up for 4. We will, let's see. Do we have anything in the discard probably need right now? Scoop Up Net's probably the only real thing we need. So we'll go ahead and grab a Scoop Up Net. We'll put down Shaymin. We'll retreat. And now we just pass. And there's no way they can win now. So, and we win the game because they drew too many cards. They have no way to refill the deck, and we beat the Donk. Yeah, we beat the mirror. Grass Energy goes active. Okay. Go ahead and put down. Scoop up the Shaymin. Send up the Shaymin. Bench a Shaymin. Press done. And this is how we win. Yep. Okay, we're confused again. Poison. I like that he's taking poison in between turns. Go ahead and scoop up the Shaymin. Go ahead and put down the Shaymin. Press done. Alright, and they went first. They went very, very aggro, trying to get that knockout, and it did not pay off. And there we go, taking down the mirror. Very, very nice. Alright, and like I said, that's what happens sometimes. You just, put 2 Pokemon, and you win, right? I mean, we played a Pokemon where we can't start the 2, so in the mirror match, you do have a good start against them. So we'll play another game with the deck. We didn't get to see the donking aspect of it, since the opponent whiffed it. So yeah, let's play another game here. We beat the mirror. That's pretty cool, right? Yeah, once you realize, okay, I want to play the cards. If we could just somehow put down 2 Shaymins, we can just loop the Shaymins, and that's what we did today. So I think the problem, maybe it's a Viper is not the way to do it, but I didn't see Recycles in their deck either. Recycle is a very important card in this deck because you want to reuse those plus powers, which is very, very good for you. So Charles is calling the coin flip. We won the coin flip grand. Yes, I would like to go first. Let's see if we can get this turn 1 knockout. Now there's multiple different things they could do to easily win for them. We have the Sky Field, we got the Trainers Mail, we got Scoop Up Net, we got so much right now, and we're going to be able to draw a mulligan. They receive a Pull T guy, so it looks like we're playing a Mad Party deck. Alright, so yeah, we'll draw from mulligan. There's another Shaymin gun in our hand. We started multiple Shaymins already. Oh, goodness. This is not going to look good for my opponent already. Going to put this down. Going to put that down. Go ahead and put this down. Go ahead and change mail. And they're scooping it. So, yeah, started Buttlebee against this. It didn't matter. That was definitely, okay, it didn't matter what. If we were playing Shaymin or not, we definitely, we had the 4 Zigzagoons. You could play Scoop Up Net Zigzagoons, and you just beat Mad Party either way. So RCS is coming at us now. RC is 9001 with that beta deck box. That's very, very cool. It's cool to see that. I'm pretty sure it's a beta deck box. Alright, so we saw the Donk. Zigzagoon is just overpowered with those nets. I still think they need to just do something with the nets, right? I don't know. So we start just unknowns. My opponent, if they are playing the Donk deck, it is very easeable. That's not a card, Josh. It's very easy to achieve 60 damage is what I meant to see. So we see a basic Roxy kind of deck. So it is not going to be a Shaymin deck at all. Okay, there's an egg. Oh goodness, that's not what you want to see if you're my opponent. And you start seeing this, our hand is you can already win with this hand with that. All right, we just need to do 30 damage. So we can see 2 eggs come online. Okay. There's an Ultra Ball discarding an egg. Okay. Will we see some a Pika ROM hit the field? Oh, Giratina. And a second egg. All right. This is going to be very, very difficult. And a Quick Ball. If they get another Giratina out and they get a Shaymin, dude, there's no way we win now. There's no way. There's no way now. We lose. Yeah, we lose. 100% we lose now. There's no way. We can't do that much damage. We can't do that much. Like I said, the counter to this deck is just, it's just sometimes going first and getting 2 Pokemon down. There's no way we're going to win that one. There is no way. There's no way. We can't do 270, 120. That's so much damage. There's no way. If we went first, we would have easily, we would have just, destroyed. We would have destroyed that egg. You know what I'm saying? So, we want the coin flip. Cool, great. Yeah. Yep. We'll go first. These games are going to be so quick. You're either going to lose. Oh, goodness. This hand. This hand is so dirty. Skyfield Zigzagoon plus power, quick the Acro. You can, Shaymin for you can bike into Shaymin to draw like a ton of cards. Like it's not looking good for my opponent. Let's take a bench into the Pokemon here, and that other Pokemon is like a high. Oh goodness, you gotta feel for my opponent. This is going to be so bad. This is going to be so bad. Like, we'll go ahead and do this to grab Shaymin. We'll bike for 3. We'll Unown, Muscle Band, Skates, and yeah, that's over. That's game over. Starting Rattata, bro, get out of here. We would have won the game so quick, dude. Oh man, like I said, this is the reason why you don't play this. Like this is why Shaymin. Like what the that's not even a Shaymin, bro. We just like we're going to donk with Pheromosa. Maybe you just like take the ruling play where you can't attack turn 1. Like you just like nerf Pheromosa and Latios, right? And I think that's how you fix this problem. I think that's how you do it. You don't. Maybe you ban Pheromosa and Latios, just like. And just saying, you know what, we messed up. We have this really cool idea where you can't attack turn 1, and now we have this Pheromosa and Latios and expanded. I think that's like the big thing. I don't think Scoop Up Net, like yeah, you could play Scoop Up Net and like multiple Zigzagoons. I think that's fine. I think the problem is being able to attack turn 1, and I think you still probably nerf or ban Shaymin because like here's the Latios. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Now, Pheromosa is 100% better because you have Beast Energy and stuff like that. So we see the Zigzagoon, we see the Sky Field. They're going to get the turn 1 donk. Most likely, 120, 110 is not... And they play Kukui. The point of the deck is to win turn 1. You can't play supporter cards turn 1, so you don't play supporter cards. That's why we don't play it in our list. Like, there's no need to, because you can't play it turn 1. And the point of the deck is to win turn 1. It's not to play Kukui. They would see a Prism Energy being attached. Okay, that's kind of... I don't like that, because if they're playing a Pokemon that can't be hurt by special energies, then you lose. So, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. The Prism Energy doesn't seem very good to me. Just food for thought. If you are going to play a Donkey deck in the future, definitely play basic energies. I don't know if there's any Pokemon that can't be hurt by special energies on top of my head, but there's got to be some kind of clause in that somewhere. So we see Bike drawn up to 4. We see another Zigzagoon come down, doing 2 more damage. Okay, they are rocking and rolling Quick Ball, discarding an Ultra Ball. Once again, don't know how I feel about Ultra Ball being the decks. Just play 4 quick, and you should have enough. Unless they don't play Unknowns, then maybe that could be the reasoning why. We see a Zigzagoon come down. We see a Shaymin, most likely going to hit the field. And just fast rate. He's got the 40 plus the Muscle Band. All right, so how about Shaymin? Yeah, thanks there. Thanks, Shaymin. Okay, so we have one more game, and then so you can see like the donk is real. It does happen. I just want to play against a high HP Pokemon to see if we can take that turn 1 donk. Usually if it's like under 200, you can do that pretty easily. Like that's easy. You can easily do 200. The questionable thing is like when it's like 260, 270. It is possible. It does take a second, and it is something you can do. So I just want to prove that, but it's easier said than done. Once you start stacking so much damage, sometimes the players are curious and they want to see like, can you actually hit that 260, 270? So we'll see. So we won the coin flip grand. Yeah, I want to go first. And we'll see. So how do you counter this deck? Well, I hope your opponent draws something like this. This is not a great hand. Just because if you flip double tails on these, you're in trouble because you can't scoop up Net as Shaymin. What are we playing against, man? Double Blastoise? Who knows, man? Hopefully he starts that Blastoise. 2 Pokemon. Okay. So let's go laser first. Okay, let's go skate. Let's go skate. Let's go skating. Let's go this for this. For this. Let's go this into this. Let's scoop up Cyclone. Let's Shaymin for 3. PlusPower. Quick this for a Zigzagoon. We'll put down the Zigzagoon. We'll net the Zigzagoon. Put down the Zigzagoon. We'll super scoop up. Pick up the Zigzagoon. Put down the Zigzagoon. So that's 3. Shaymin for 6. Yep. PlusPower. Zigzagoon. Scoop Up Net. Zigzagoon. Put down the Zigzagoon. Well, Acro Bike. Into Sky Field. We'll Sky Field into Shaymin. We'll do this for a Zigzagoon. Alright. So we take it down on the Squirtle. So we get up to 5 price cards. There's Unown. Let's scoop up first. Okay. We'll recycle for a PlusPower. We'll unknown. Pheromosa for the PlusPower. Play down PlusPower. We'll Trainers Mail for Scoop Up Net. We'll net a Zigzagoon. Put down the Zigzagoon. We'll Shaymin, set it for 6. We'll Float Stone. Let's go Acro. And a Scoop Up Net. We'll Scoop Up Net a Zigzagoon. Put down a Zigzagoon. We'll Acro Bike for PlusPower. We'll play the PlusPower. We'll super scoop up. Let's bike for 3. Let's unknown. Pheromosa. Let's go Muscle Band. Let's go Pheromosa. Four, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll Pheromosa. Okay, we'll Shaymin, set it for 3. We'll Trainers Mail, see the last cards of our deck. We'll get PlusPower. I don't know if we have enough. We'll super scoop up. Zigzagoon. Put down Zigzagoon. I don't think there's anything left in my deck we can even grab. We can deck ourselves out. Oh, we can't. Oh, we didn't do enough. Oh, we missed it by 30. If we flipped head. Woo, that was close. Yeah, it was. So we prized Beast Energy. We had this card at Zigzagoon. So yeah. Like I said, you can easily do 200, which is what we definitely did. The problem is, can you do more than 200? That's always a question. Okay, one more time. It's very, very close. We had to worry about that Squirtle on the bench. That was, yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's do this again. Let's play one more time. Maybe my sequence was off a little bit. I'm not sure as well on that. So, press done. Oh, easy. Let's go ahead and grab Zigzagoon. Let's put down the Goon. Do the damage. Do the unknown. Do the Shaymin. Setting up. Pick up the Zigzagoon. Put down the Zigzagoon. Let's go Acro. We'll go to the Pheromosa. Put down the Pheromosa. Let's recycle. Put a Scoop Up Net on top. We will Pharaoh letter into the Scoop Up Net. We'll net the Unown to send it to Pheromosa. We'll put down this. We'll skates. We'll recycle. Let's go for Scoop Up Net. Let's go to Pharaoh letter. We'll net a Shaymin. Put down a Shaymin. Hit 5. We'll PlusPower into Float Stone, into Zigzagoon, into Recycle, into net the Shaymin, into Shaymin set up for 5. We'll play Laser into Muscle Band, into Trainers Mail, into PlusPower, into Recycle. I guess we'll go net. We don't have energy yet. We'll bike. Grass, PlusPower, fast raid. Yeah. We could have kept going, obviously, but there's no point. Just go ahead and do that. So that is Pheromosa, Shaymin, Donk. This is like I said, this is the reason why Shaymin is getting banned. But don't worry, the rest of the week will be decks that actually feature a Shaymin combo. A lot of them will feature Scoop Up Nets as well to show the power of Scoop Up Nets outside of this. Because I don't want to constantly keep abusing the Scoop Up Net for this. And I don't want to keep using Shaymin. I mean, we could play probably 6 Donk decks this week and like have fun with them, right? But that's not the point of this week. We want to showcase Shaymin, my favorite card ever printed, probably the best card ever printed. Shaymin Level X is pretty good as well. But till Shaymin gets another new form, we've had many Shaymin, good Shaymin cards. So I imagine we will eventually get another good Shaymin card. So hopefully, when Platinum, if that gets a re-release or whatever, Pearl Diamond. Is that the set Shaymin's in? So, I just know it's Platinum for sure because Guillotine and Shaymin are both in those. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe Shaymin's future will have a new card. But guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you learned something new about Shaymin. I know Shaymin Donk is probably something that people, didn't know about. But it's the reason why Shaymin-EX is getting the ban. Sad for sure. But guys, see you for the rest of the week. Have a great day. And we'll see you tomorrow for the fun stuff. We have some fun stuff happening. Alrighty. Bye.